Well, hello, Dima. Good to see you this
Hello,
morning.
Rob.
You look beautiful. It's been
Thank
so
you.
long. It feels like an eternity since we've had a show together again.
Yeah, it's been so long. It's been over about what, 10 days.
Yeah, it seems like 2 weeks. 10 days nowadays is enough to feel like 3 weeks to 4 weeks. It's insane. So it's been a while.
I didn't get that part, but hello everyone. Welcome to Chit Chat with Dima and Rob. Today we are our own guests. Hi, Rob. Welcome to the show.
Oh my goodness. Yes, I'm loving the format today because it's been a while since you and I have had a show together. We've had so many shows, and we've had so many guests. I think we tallied it up and this is going to be like our 40th show.
Yes, it's absolutely amazing. We started at the end of March.
March
Really?
27th,
Oh,
March
great.
25th.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we started to connect and to feature people in the community that are doing a great job. And it's amazing how time flew by. And now it is like we're in a whole different world. And we're going to continue to do the show, but we're going to have a little twist to it.
Little twist. And just giving a little shout out here. It looks like we got a few comments already, which is amazing. Look at that, together forever. and glad to have you back. I myself signed in with a little bit of woohoo.
Yeah.
100%. We this is great. This is great. So it's been a little bit. But yeah, I mean, we've had so many shows, Dima, and we haven't ourselves had a chance to really connect because we've always had a guest. So that's why I'm kind of enjoying having you to myself today.
Mhm.
And there's been a few times when you've had to step in since I wasn't able to be on the show, and times when I've stepped in and had a show or two by myself. So it's been interesting. It's been fun, but I've really enjoyed the journey doing this with you a lot. It's
Yeah.
been incredible.
I'm loving it too. It's been so much fun working on this with you. And I feel like I'm a better person because of everything I'm learning from our guests, from you. It truly helped me to get through the tough few months that we just experienced. And I'm not saying it's over in terms of toughness, but it was really hard to be isolated, to be disconnected from a community we love. And then and the show kept me going. It gave me hope for the next week. So I was like excited for the next show, for the next show. And it's amazing how now 40 shows later and we are talking.
Yeah, in such a short time too. So we were doing 3 shows a week, then 2 shows a week, and now we're probably landing on 1 show a week for an hour or so between 7 and 8 o'clock at night Central Time. So on a Wednesday, and so that's we've seen a complete evolution, Dima. It's been crazy. I've learned from you as well. I mean, we've had some shows I've cried, I've laughed till I've cried. I've been overcome with emotion. I've been silenced, which doesn't happen much. And I've enjoyed this journey. It really has been a journey because there's been waves, and it's been so exciting. And there's been times when I'm like anxious for that next milestone or that next show. So it's really been awesome. And to be on this journey with you has also been an honor. So yeah, just want to say that out loud. That sounds good. Sounds good. Feels good.
It feels good. And I love the evolution of it too. I agree with you how the show started 3 times a week and we needed that. And
Yeah.
I also feel our viewers needed that at that time. But then little less and less. And then of course business moving on again and getting so busy. So that's why we decided to have the show at night at 7 p.m. after the parents feed their kids and put them to sleep. And for the people that are not parents like me, after you take your break and you're ready to just sit and chill and learn and talk and engage and all of this wonderful stuff.
Well, I love that too. When I'm thinking about some of those early shows too, and how we were kind of figuring out the technology or figuring out the flow, that was something too. And a lot of those early guests was interesting too. We were we had Friday Ellis, Rashad Jackson, Hollis, Hannon. We had Matt Darden. That was a good one. We had Dr. Keita. So Dr. Kita Patel. So I mean, and Lawrence Stallone. There were so many early shows that set the tone. We had some great information. We talked about some great initiatives in the community, with Rashad and with Hollis and Matt. And then we had some mental health and some holistic stuff going with Dr. Kita and with Lawrence.
Yeah.
We just had some recent news with Mr. Friday Ellis, the mayor of Monroe. I got it right that time, but oh my goodness, that seems so far off. Like, how could they ever have elections? And now one of our first guests is the mayor of a city in North Louisiana. What?
Yeah, it's amazing. Well, he deserves it, and I know he's going to do an amazing job. He's a very impressive man. Yeah,
we had a lot of impressive people.
Yeah, and I like the last few weeks of our show when we were focused on diversity, inclusion, belonging, topics related to increasing awareness about racism. All the wonderful guests we got: Eric, we got Dr. How can I forget Albert? So I feel we needed to hear that. We needed to learn from them, hear their experiences, and share their experiences too.
I mean, we had in Maxine.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
Wow. And of course, I started missing shows around when we had kind of scheduled Chelsea Brana for the first time, and then Jada stepped in and I was on vacation, so that was crazy. But I've missed out on some good ones too. But I got to tell you, man, I've learned so much in such a short amount of time. And Maxine, Catrice, Eric, everyone in the show's entirety has been like almost a mini mentor for 45 minutes or for an hour each time we do one of these shows. But I have learned so much in the past few weeks. I've really been reflecting on it a lot. I feel like in a way I'm the same person I was, but more informed, more educated. I feel like I can have a foundation of some sort of beginning of an understanding or awareness to where I should be right now. So that's almost been like developmental. I can only I'm saying it like a child, how you can see the development happening so fast.
Yeah.
And in that same analogy, I feel like I've learned so much so quickly.
Yeah. The best part is I felt so connected. So that was the issue that made us start the show, because we were feeling connected. But by doing this is feeling so connected. And that was very powerful. So now, of course, it just, as you mentioned, Rob, the evolution of our show. Obviously, we are, as humanity, we're going through such difficult time. And initially, they thought the pandemic is going to last for a couple of weeks, a month, 2 months. And now
during the summer, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's supposed to be gone by the summer. What happened to that? So, but in my opinion, it's going to be much longer than any one of us project for. Yeah. So, and also when we think about the changes that are going on, in the mindset, people becoming more open, more aware, questioning their identity, being like jobs being affected. So that's what we're going to be focused on right now. We're going to focus on transformation. We're going to be featuring stories. We want to bring topics of resilience, which we all need right now. So I love this evolution that we're going through. And I want to encourage our viewers, if you have a powerful story, or not even a powerful story, if you have a story of transformation, if you have a message related to resilience that you want to share on our show, just reach out to Robin and myself, and we'll go ahead and add you to our list and invite you to chit chat with us.
Love that. And any guests you think that would be great to have on the show as a guest speaker, someone that could share their story like Dima mentioned. If there's someone doing something great in the community, I know LeVar. I love that man. I love his energy. I love doing the show with him, with his support solutions, hashtag support solutions. Fathers on a Mission. I really, I had fun connecting him with one of our early guests and friends, Orhan. So I've loved how this has all changed, but I really hope that we, like you said, we continue to be relevant. We continue to be connected or engaged and what's going on, the community, and maybe what people would like to hear or would need for a pick-me-up in their daily routine. Something to look forward to, something to highlight that is so positive and influential, because we've had a lot of people doing some really great things. And that package came in some very small I guess sizes too. I think of Haley and Lori Orlinsky. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. How can you not fall in love? Yeah.
Wow. Wow. I think they've gone over, it's well over 14,000 now.
Wow.
Something that was going to be $200, well over $14,000 raised by her.
Yeah, for a young girl, like she's 7 years old. That's so amazing. Yeah. So Rob, as we are starting our theme officially as of today, and it's going to be about resilience and transformation, what tip about this topic do you want to share with our viewers?
With resilience and transformation, I mean, I would have to say that even for there to be a transformation, or there for you to be resilient in a situation, crisis, or issue, there's I guess the foundation there is some sort of struggle. The foundation there is some sort of opportunity to do better, or to learn more, or to dig deeper and lean in. So I guess with saying that, I think you can't always have a graceful transformation or plan to bounce back so quick if you don't necessarily have some sort of struggle or obstacle to overcome. So almost embrace it. And like, I myself was not in the military, but a popular term was embrace the suck. And the sooner you do that, right, as the drill sergeants are saying that in your face, the sooner you embrace the suck, the better. And that's as soon as you just, yes, the environment, from what I've learned, is hostile and it's trying to kill me or harm me. Sooner you're okay with that and start assuming those risks, but have a plan, then you can be resilient. So I guess that would be sort of my thing. Embrace the struggle that is a learning opportunity for you to grow and transform.
Yeah, don't resist it. I know it sounds so easy, and when we're experiencing it, so hard. But I think also it's one of the tools for us to keep reminding ourselves whenever it gets so tough. Yeah.
Well, and we've got challenges every day, right, coming at us from every corner.
Holy God.
And so you almost everybody's getting a badge of honor or a medal of honor in resiliency right now, just keeping afloat or just getting by. But I think that the idea there is to know and aspire for more, and it's worth the struggle and it's worth the fight. So just dig in and get it done, right? So, but Dima, I mean, for you, what does that mean for you? The resiliency, the transformation piece. What does that mean for you?
So with the resilience, one of the things I do, and I keep reminding myself with, is to take it one day at a time. The challenge is when I start thinking about the future and start thinking about overachieving and all of this, I just cannot do it. So right now, what I'm doing is truly living it one day at a time, 1 week at a time, 1 month at a time. I'm not thinking about my plans and my goals for 2021. All I want is to survive 2020. So it is living one day at a time. And the other thing is to, I know it's tough to keep saying positive mindset, but to think about the positive things in my life and to be grateful for these positive things, because it's really easy to go and think about everything that's missing, everything that has been impacted, whether it's my business or my family with the pandemic. So to have a positive mindset with a lot of gratitude. And what else? Yeah, I think these two I'm currently doing. And it's also to think about, I was talking to my uncle, and he was telling me about a Buddhist teaching, which is, I need to remember the word, but what it means is nothing lasts forever. Everything is going to change. The good is not going to last. The bad is not going to last. Yeah. So when we're experiencing such difficult time, just to know, yeah, it is tough, and it is going to be here for maybe another year or so, but it's not going to last. Things will eventually shift. And what do we need to do to be prepared for the shift and to be part of it instead of resisting it, as what you were mentioning?
Totally, totally. I mean, and even through
Impermanence, that's the word. Impermanence.
permanence.
Yeah. So nothing is permanent. It's
Love
gonna
that.
change.
We
Yeah.
need to, we need to increase our permanence, or
Im-
increase the proximate, being proximate. I think from what Catrice said, and then
Hmm.
our permanence, realizing our permanence. I love
Realizing that
that.
there's nothing permanent. It's the
Yeah,
opposite. Realizing that everything
I
is
love
gonna
that.
change. Yeah.
I,
So if
you
you're
know,
frustrated politically, just know that things are not going to stay the way they are. There's always going to be change. And that's the problem. Is we look at our reality and assume that this is our reality forever. That's when it gets frustrating. But instead, to look at it and say, okay, it's not going to last forever. But also, what can I learn from this experience, which is very powerful as well.
yeah, and through even just personal struggles or whatever, even through counseling, through therapy, I realized that, and even through reading books and getting more informed. Looks like we lost Dima. She's coming on back.
Oops.
There she is. So I learned through those, like those were always learning opportunities and ways to grow. So what I learned through those experiences was that, a lot of times I was always like leaning in or trying to get to that high, right? That high where everything was great. But then there's times when things are super low and they get there. And like this is tying into the permanence part. But really the balance is right there, and this seems simple, but right there in the middle, and strive to be there in the middle. So that way, you can kind of weather the lows, but really enjoy those highs, knowing that right in the middle is where you want to strive and where you want to be. And so I found that was just a realistic point of view, and it helped me at least learn, come to terms with those things, or grow beyond those things. So, I've found that going to therapy and going to counseling when things are good, as well as when things are bad, it allows me to work on me. And you don't always get that, but that's help. That's personal development that I'm devoting to myself. Maintenance that you would do for your car, I'm doing that for my mental health. Or so just that was one lesson that I learned that at least stuck with me that I would want to pass on. As simple as it is. So do we have you back now, Dima? Are you good?
Yeah. I guess I don't have the good internet connection I had in San Diego. So I got lost for a second and I am back.
All good. All good.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's maybe part of the resilience, right? Like things fall apart, you just keep going with the flow. So
Backup
do your
internet.
yeah. So yeah, I'm so excited about the next phase, and I think that the timing is going to be perfect with as we are reaching like we are in the summer. We don't know what's going to happen with the pandemic, with jobs, with the election, with all of this, and I think we all right now need to support each other, to learn tools that help us to grow, be better humans, and continue to move forward.
Yeah, totally. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to some of the new topics, some of the new people that we might get the chance to discuss these things with. I'm looking for the new energy that comes along with those as well.
Yes. So again, we want to encourage our viewers, if you have something you want to share, or if you know someone with an interesting story of transformation that you think we should feature them, just reach out to Rob and myself, and we will do that. It's time for us again to learn from each other's stories, and really, who doesn't like to listen to a story of transformation? We all love that. We're all like little kids wanting to hear stories. So, and I'm excited about this next phase.
Amen to that. And there was something I wanted to say about something, but I forgot. So that thought is completely gone. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this team, and this has been a lot of fun. So in light of where we've come, where we've been, what's been like a memorable spot or time? What do you think was one of the funniest times we've had on the show?
I loved when we had 19 thanks, and we were all dancing. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I loved having George Bell with him playing was it, did he play the saxophone or was it a different instrument?
I believe it was the trumpet. Was it the trumpet?
Okay. Yeah. So with George Bell, I loved that. I loved having Orhan on, and we were just
Yeah.
meditating and being in the moment. I loved every show had its own unique energy, and that was really nice.
I don't remember laughing. I remember we had some good, funny shows. I remember that, some great moments, but I remember laughing and almost snorting out loud when I saw you managed to capture a screenshot of me with my leg up in the air when we were talking to Taylor Bennett from Mesh. I remember that. I remember that. That was so funny. And then a friend of mine commented that, oh, what is it? You've been skipping leg day. And the answer is yes, I have been.
Yeah.
But I've been getting the good push-ups on with my man Dave Baxter. You know, Dave
Yeah.
and I did 22 push-ups for 22 days. So I got that idea from a nomination from Dave. And then also last year he did something called the Real Men Wear Pink campaign for the American Cancer Society in awareness for breast cancer. And I'm doing that this year. And I'm trying to live up to this man's greatness and all that he sort of fundraised. And look, thank you, Dima, for your contribution. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, everyone who has contributed so far to that. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm so excited. I've never had so much momentum going into a fundraising campaign, and you know, it affects a lot of people. But unfortunately, because of that, there's a lot of people that can get behind maybe finding a cure or doing something good with the resources that come with it. So I'm really looking forward to that one.
Where's your pink shirt?
Oh,
Rob?
I had on some pink today. I did. I swear I did.
It doesn't count. It needs to be live on Facebook. Next time, show us your pink shirt.
You're right. Okay. Got it. You're right.
Yeah. Baxter did all kinds of funny things last year. He would have his pink sneakers, he would have his pink tie, and he would go meet with clients wearing pink. That was hilarious.
I love that when he would offer that up for what to wear to the big meeting, right? I love that. That was incredible.
You don't have to worry about it. I'm sure you're still doing virtual meetings, right?
You can still do virtual meetings and put some pink on. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're committed, so we're gonna get it done. But you know, there's so many things that people are doing in the community, and that's what's so great about this is we've had so many people ingrained in the community, like George Bell, right? Like Michael Manning from the Greater Baton Rouge Food Bank. Loved hearing about that. You know, we had Jason Andreessen with the Baton Rouge Gallery, and they had the flat curve gallery. Like, love that. We had Rachel Abear. We had so many people, Dima, so we had some great moments.
Yeah. And Rashad Jackson, of course, with all the work he's doing and volunteering to deliver food to people without charging a penny. It's absolutely amazing what our community, a lot of people in the community, what they're doing to help us keep moving forward. Yeah. So much to pull from that too. I've really loved hearing everybody's stories, and you know, we had we had some informational ones too, because we had Chris Kassan from the LED. We had you know, Matt Laborde brought his spin. Liz Smith from BRAC. You know, we had a lot of like really good informational stuff as well. And I mean, I loved every minute of it. I remember talking with Jeremy Bate from 368 too. Probably the most engagement we had in a show. He's absolutely amazing.
All the comments and everything. Yeah, it was great.
Good. Well, it was fun, and it will continue to be fun. It's a lot of amazing. It's such an amazing experience working with you on this. Thank you for taking care of all of the IT and all the background, because otherwise it would have taken me much longer to figure it out. But it was such an amazing journey, and we're just starting it. We're going on a second phase of connection. And who knows what the third phase is going to be. Hopefully it would be a happy, joyful one. Hopefully.
Yeah. And we might even have a new look, right? We're working on something, right? Where we might have some snazzy little things to show off. Chit Chat style, perhaps.
Something I need to know?
were there some meetings that we were in about maybe a little logo, little graphic?
Oh yeah. I forgot. Yes.
Some
Yes, we
graphical
have the
excitement.
logo coming up. Yes.
Working on some of that too. So we got some stuff working. Now we got some stuff cooking.
Yes. Very cool. Well, thanks for everybody who joined us today and everyone who's going to watch the recording. Stay tuned for our next show. And we're just so excited about this evolution. We're excited about the journey of being connected with you and continuing to be connected with our wonderful community.
Definitely. And Dima, thank you for always having something intelligent to say. And I'll always bring the energy if you do that. So we appreciate it. And thank you to everyone who's been a guest on the show. I know we mentioned a lot today, but by all means, we didn't have enough time to mention everybody. But this has been a good one going down memory lane to just see where we've been and talk about our journey here in this 40th show or so. And last, again, we need to remind you, like our page, like our videos, share them if you will, please. And we would love for you to post your comments and all your suggestions on any speakers there too. So thank you so much, everybody. It's been great. And we'll see you back for another chit chat next week. Bye-bye.